The Tennessee Titans are coming off one of the most painful seasons in franchise history. A 3-14 campaign that left fans frustrated, questioning the direction of the team. But in the middle of that disappointment, something just happened that should get every Titans fan leaning forward in their seat. The Titans just won a battle, not on the field, but off it, snatching up a young defensive star that nearly half a dozen teams wanted. I'm talking about Jalen Armour-Davis, a former Alabama standout, a CFP champion, and one of the hottest names on the waiver wire this week. And here's the kicker. He's not just joining any defense. He's stepping into a Titans secondary that was already ranked number 1 in the entire NFL against the pass last year. Now just pause for a second and let that sink in. The league's best passing defense just added a former Alabama lockdown corner who had multiple teams fighting for him. This move could quietly be one of the smartest pickups of the offseason. And today, we're going to break down why it happened, what it means for Tennessee, and why Jalen Armour-Davis might be the missing piece in a secondary that already strikes fear across the NFL. Let's rewind for a moment. Jalen Armour-Davis isn't just some random corner floating around the league. He's a 6'1", 200-pound defensive back with championship pedigree. At Alabama, he fought through early injuries, bounced back with resilience, and eventually worked his way into a starting role for Nick Saban's powerhouse defense. In 2020, he helped the Crimson Tide win the College Football Playoff National Championship. The following year, he earned second-team All-SEC honors after snagging 3 interceptions and breaking up 4 passes. Scouts loved his length, speed, and ball skills. And that's why the Baltimore Ravens drafted him in the 4th round of the 2022 NFL Draft. Fast forward to this offseason. Baltimore had one of the deepest cornerback rooms in football, and with roster cuts looming, Armour-Davis found himself on the outside looking in. On Tuesday, the Ravens made the difficult call to waive him. And the second his name hit that waiver wire, phones lit up. According to NFL insider Mike Garafolo, at least 4 teams, the Eagles, Saints, Dolphins, and Titans, immediately placed a claim on him. That's how highly NFL front offices still view his upside. But here's the catch. The Titans had the top waiver priority because of their league-worst 3-14 record in 2024. And General Manager Ran Carthon wasn't about to let an opportunity like this slip through his fingers. Within 24 hours, Jalen Armour-Davis was a Tennessee Titan. Now let's connect the dots here, because this isn't just a random depth signing. The Titans' defense already has L'Jarius Sneed and Roger McCreary, 2 corners who can clamp down on just about anyone. Last year, even with injuries, Tennessee allowed just 177 passing yards per game, the best mark in the entire NFL. And now you're adding Jalen Armour-Davis into that rotation. This isn't just about depth. This is about flexibility, security, and future-proofing your secondary. Think about it. Last season, Sneed missed time with a quad injury. Without him, the Titans still held their ground. But everyone knew depth was thin. By adding Armour-Davis, defensive coordinator Dennard Wilson, who just so happens to know him from his time coaching Baltimore's DBs, gets a familiar face who can plug in immediately without skipping a beat. And here's where it gets even better. Armour-Davis didn't just show flashes in preseason. He led the league in pass deflections and even snagged an interception. That's not potential, that's production. For a Titans defense already feared across the AFC, this signing feels like a chess move, a long-term investment, and a short-term insurance policy all wrapped into one. So what does this mean for the Titans moving forward? It means when Denver comes into town for the season opener on September 7th, the Broncos won't just be facing the same Tennessee defense that ranked number 1 last year. They'll be facing an upgraded version, one that just got faster, deeper, and hungrier. It means when quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, or Josh Allen look across the line of scrimmage, they're going to see not 2, not 3, but 4 capable corners ready to make their lives miserable. And for Titans fans who suffered through 3-14 heartbreak a season ago, it means hope. It means this front office isn't content to sit back and wait. They're being aggressive, they're adding pieces, and they're preparing to compete right now. Jalen Armour-Davis may not be a household name yet, But sometimes, the biggest stories in football aren't the splashy free agent signings or blockbuster trades. Sometimes, it's the quiet, calculated moves like this one that shape the future of a franchise. And if Armour Davis develops the way Tennessee believes he can, fans might look back at this week and say, that was the moment the Titans secondary went from great to legendary. So, what do you think, Titans fans? Did Tennessee just steal one of the best hidden gems in the league? Or do you see this as just another depth move? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, you won't want to miss what's next, because the NFL season is heating up fast. Click here to check out that video next, and let's keep talking football. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.